CEO by day and mom always. And definitely you're mastering the balance. We are so delighted to have you here. And we are really looking forward to have your perspectives on how you lead on the top and you are a mother at the same time.
Thank you, Lavisha, for having me here. Very happy to share my thoughts and feel blessed to be here today.
What are your thoughts on resuming work after childbirth, that too right after 3 months of giving birth?
I'll first start with saying that this has been an incredibly special year for me for two reasons. I now wear two new titles, one of a new mom and one of a newly appointed CEO, and both are extremely special. One is of course deeply personal and life-changing. The other is really humbling and professionally defining moment for me. Having said that, when I started thinking about coming back to work, I always, for me even work was, or Policy Bazaar was my baby. And for me it was taking care of, both. And because it was always that way, it never felt like I was coming back to work. It always felt like taking care of another baby which needed care, and that's why I stayed connected with the team right through the process. And I felt like coming back a little earlier is because it gives me some ability for a smooth transition. I was able to do a few hours at a time. I was able to build a support system. That support system started to learn how to take care of itself. And I slowly started doing more hours at work. So it gave me, I would say, at my own pace, I was able to transition into handling both the situations that needed to be taken care of. And that just made it easy.
So that's really inspiring to hear. Now, what are your opinions on the impact of maternity break on long-term career growth?
I think people fuss about this. See, one works for 40-50 years in one's lifetime, and a break of 3-6 months isn't going to affect your career at all. As long as you're focused on doing what you need to do in your career, I think it's absolutely fine. And at the same time, I think motherhood actually makes you a better professional. And I would say that don't overthink this. I've done it myself in the past, and I realized that it was just absolutely fine.
So how do you balance professional and parental responsibilities?
I honestly don't know what does balance mean. Some days are more being a mother, some days are more being a professional, and there isn't a perfect balance that you strike every day. You're required in one area some days more, and the other at other times. So, and it's absolutely fine. I kind of ensure that my work is done, whether it sometimes is at odd hours, etc. And that is absolutely the kind of space that the organization has provided. So as long as I deliver what I'm supposed to do, I think it's fine. And there isn't really, if you ask me that, is this the right balance? I don't know. Balance, what does balance mean to you? And everybody has their own balance. So there isn't really a way to say that how do you balance this.
You said that organization's role is very important in being supporting to new mothers. So what do you think is this role when a new mother is returning to work?
I would say that an organization can play a large and very critical role in mothers coming back to work. I was fortunate that I got incredible amount of support from the organization. I was given the freedom to, in fact, convert my office into a childcare unit if I needed to do that. I was given the support of ensuring that there is a nursing room in office. I was given the support to do as many hours in work through office, and the rest I could work from home. I think the support from the organization was incredible. At that point, I was working with Saraveer, who's the CEO of Policy Bazaar. I remember, a time when I needed to come to work because it was like a busy time, and there were things that were critical that needed to be delivered. And my support system, or my nanny, had to take a leave. He was so kind that he requested his help, who had raised his own kids to come to my place, take care of my child so that I could come to work. So I, honestly, extremely fortunate to be part of an organization of this kind. And I really hope a lot of organizations can do what Policy Bazaar does. And I would say the role that you play in that period of time can really touch somebody's life so deep and can leave a lasting impression on how people think about corporates and how people think about organization, because that's really a sensitive stage for a mother, and what you do during that stage can have a very lasting impact.
And any quick advice to new mothers returning to work?
My advice to new mothers would be that try if you can start a bit early, and the reason I'm saying that it really helped me. One, if you start early, then you can do a few hours at a time. You can stabilize your situation and your setup at home. At the same time, you don't have to be hard on yourself at work. And that smooth transition, I think, helps both people at work and at home. And that just makes life easy. Of course, you have to ensure that at work you have a nursing room and you have the required, I would say, arrangements made so that you can take care of the newborn. But that's just one thing that helped me. See if that works for you. The other is that take one step at a time, take one day at a time. It is a very emotional phase for mothers. They're going through a lot, and focus on what is at hand. And I think every day starts becoming better, easier as you move along, and hence it's best to take small steps and just go through that particular day instead of fussing about what will happen 6 months later when I have to go back to work, what's going to happen to my child, and that's only going to stress you out. So take it easy.
So any advice for people of Paisa Bazaar?
I would say care that I was given at Policy Bazaar, that has given me an ability to understand what that care can do to new mothers. I of course want to bring that to Paisa Bazaar, and I'm sure that Paisa Bazaar becomes an organization where mothers are given space, they're supported, they're given the freedom to come back to work in a manner that helps them become better professionals and support them fully in that journey. And anybody who's struggling to go back to work or does not find that support in their current organization, I would encourage that please ensure that support is provided. We will be very, very happy to support new mothers and ensure they get the space, freedom, ability to come back and become better professionals at what they do here at Paisa Bazaar. So that's one thing that has touched me in policy, and that's one thing that I will ensure that we do as Paisa Bazaar.
Thank you so much. It was really great having you here.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me here. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.